It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Stroud. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
No run here, Etienne. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And this one is launched downfield. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Bengals first down.
13 in.
Smith on 1st down. Flush down out to his left. This is caught, going right back to Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Hey, here we go, hey.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, is it clear?
They go play action. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Play fake, here's Smith. That one connects. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals break the tie here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Jaguars 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. He stays up. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they're on it. He's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we go, Salon. Tuesday. Check 51. 53. Like Jack's left. Another look.
Back to the air. It's Smith. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete. Some consecutive incompletions and now push them to 4th down.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them picking up anyway. He wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, Uno Mars. 18. What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's McCann. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's ETN on first down. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18. Outside. Alert the hot. Alert the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
What's that? Tony.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
All right. 18. What's that?
No throw, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. And they're gonna say he did not get down in bounds. He made the ground, Brock had enough to move the chains. Bro just took him too close to that sideline. We've got a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 53.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Going deep here for the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is third and 5. Again, it's Smith to the air. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face second down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
11. Under.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
At 18. Hey, south.
Going on third down, Stroud. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league where it's short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
At 18. Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Complete, it's Trevor Etienne. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
On the quick, right?
Etienne on third down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
At 18. What's that?
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So I'ma give it cool hands, they
kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. We dodge the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. On 18, what's that?
We'll start the second half with ETN. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go, let's go. On 18, what's that?
Working now from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, ready. On 18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's cut by Harrison. Now here he goes down the right sideline. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Smith in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Goes for 32 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar go. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, here's Smith. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have him now on his 8th pick of the year. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
From the gun, ETN gets it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo.
A gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stroud now on third. Setting up the running back screen. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A.J. Cole.
The Jaguars in the punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Headed out right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And this strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
29-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
How's the slide? Hot. 18. What's up? Whoa. Hey, south. Hey.
Shroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
18. What's up?
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
All right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air. It's Smith. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, a turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they can't connect on a deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They get second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Jaguars first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Running it here with Etienne. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They go right back to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap. And I think we can all agree about what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. We'll look to throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that mega field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get your money up. I'm your money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, and dangerous. You probably think it's not the same to us.
Good good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals find a way to tie it late. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 19 Texas. 19 Look the hot, look the hot.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. He will get it down to the 16-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's a big time.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18, what's that?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Mark. Get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, boy. 18, what's that?
Here's a handoff to Marks. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
I took a Billy Cool back in the hot that kind. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And let it sit there in the road.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. Throwing now. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Smith yet again. It is knocked away. A shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That's caught for the first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Taylor. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. Smith's going to throw for it. This is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
32. Jaguars 31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. 18. What's up?
Here he goes, one final shot. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.